Hello, the Pokemon Fan 1993 here, back with more Pokemon Unite. So today we're going to be trying someone different. But first, I'm going to go my battle items, because earlier I didn't have a chance to do this, but I did play this earlier today. So we're going to go to our held items. And I'm going to go to all my held items, and I'm going to upgrade some of the ones I've already upgraded to as high as I can get them. Because every time you do it, it does increase the stat, and every time you hit a certain rank with a certain grade, it gives you a little extra bonus. And for those who don't know, you can actually redeem the tickets you get for costumes and transfer them into these item enhancers, which I'm using. So let's see here. Every time you hit a certain rank, gets a bit stronger. So right now I'm just trying to get, in case I ever need to use them, I'm trying to get them all to like an even-ish level. In case I ever need to use them later in the game. A lot of people will just focus on getting their Pokemon up to the items up to 30, and I'm like, well, that's okay. But if you get one item to 30 and all your other items are level 1, then you're kind of in a bind there. Some of these I don't even remember using half the time. Come on. There we go. What are these? Oh, that's where I can upgrade them to the max for a small amount of time. I think that's good for now. Alright, so today... Whoops, hit my mic. And I think you should be able to hear the background music a lot better now, because I fixed the issue that I was having with the Switch, because there was a while there where I was trying to figure out why the volume was so low. And I just kind of kept forgetting about it, and I was like, oh, it's because my Switch isn't all the way up. So that's something. So these are for the Shiver City. I think I've done this before. I think I did these in the last episode. No, was the episode before? Whichever. I've ultimately decided between swapping between Unite and Arceus Legends, because don't get me wrong, Arceus Legends is a great game, but it does get a little stale after a while, because you're doing the same couple of things. I mean, yeah, Pokemon's like that too, but at least you have trainers you can battle, and this one is kind of like, okay, I'm catching one, beating one, catching one, beating one, and then it just kind of repeats in a cycle. I got to the point where I've started my sub playthrough, where I haven't gotten as far as my YouTube playthrough, but I started doing that, and it was like, I'm just lost all interest in it. Because you're trying to complete the Pokédex to its fullest, you're going to be catching the same Pokemon for a while, and that's not even including the including you can even find the Pokemon. For example, finding Drifloon can only be found at night. So today, who should we use today? You know what? I think I'm going to run to Tsareena today. Eject button setup. I want to keep that on her because she needs to sometimes get away really quickly. So her highlight items are the Muscle Band, the Score Shield, and the Scope Lens. Muscle Band, when a basic attack hits, the damage increased by 3% of the opponent's remaining HP. Attack plus 12, basic speed plus 5.5. And I'm not going to have time to explain the rest of these, so I guess I'll just have to do it later. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So I've had decent luck with this today. Although I do say one thing is the matches that I played so far, I've encountered Blissey twice in like the 5 matches I played today, besides obviously these ones. And Blissey is a real pain, especially if you get the potion, because I think potion restores a percentage of HP, which means because of Blissey's HP is naturally so high, you usually have to deal with it restoring like almost like a third of its HP, which is a lot, because I think Blissey's max HP unmessed with is like 700. Which, I don't know, it doesn't tell you how much damage you deal in this game, but I gotta imagine that 700 is a lot, no matter what game you play, what Pokemon game you play, unless you're playing like some kind of off-brand game that does like 7,000 damage in one hit or some shit like that. I also had an issue where I was trying to play as Dragonite earlier, and some guy, of course it had to be one of these people, but it was a speedster that I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about. His name is Talonflame. And essentially, I just evolved and I'm dead. They would just steal kill. Like, I think the reason I hate Zorora and Talonflame so much is just because they're steal killers. For those who don't know what a steal killer is, I really shouldn't have to explain this. But essentially what they do is they'll go in and they'll purposely take out the opposing Pokemon without any without, you know, even thinking about it. And maybe sometimes it's like a kid doing it, I can understand that, but we all know that Pokemon is played by just as many kids as there is adults. So, I mean, you could be picking this up. This could be like your first thing, too. But I think Pokemon Unite is far removed enough removed from Arceus for it to be considered something, because it's different, you know what I mean? I can play the same Pokemon game over and over again if I get bored of it, but at least this one's different. More points, but I can't grab them because I'm already full, 30 out of 30. Hoopa's still there, he is. Is he causing trouble? Yes, he is. And they took things so we can't even score anyway if we wanted to. Why didn't he grab that berry? It seemed like a stupid thing for him not to do. I tried playing with Cinderace earlier on this map, and I got my butt kicked because, for some reason, ranged attackers, I understand they're ranged attackers and they shouldn't really be taking any hits. But if you're facing another ranged attacker, then it's basically just over because I think we're going to lose this one. I think we've been playing defense way too much. There's not much we can really do about it either. Come to think of it, because ever since they upped the potion it restores, how much it restores, we've been having problems. So I can score immediately here. There's that Cinderace he's going. I really think another thing that's wrong with a lot of this is, specifically this map, is the berries. There are way too many berries for restore your own HP. But basically gives ranged attackers freelance to do whatever the hell they want, and I'm not crazy about giving ranged attackers even more of an advantage. Also, Hoopa is now more of an annoyance that it actually is a problem. I mean, he was an annoyance before, but now he's just more annoying. There we go. Score some points, dude. Nice job. All right. Grabbing this, and I'm going to back off for a bit. Grab some more points. Looks like someone was generous enough to leave me some up here. All right, max level. Got about a minute and a half left. Oh, I forgot. Let's gather in the central area and deal with... Oh, never mind. They already got it, because no one was paying attention, of course. Bitch, get down. See what I mean? Cinderace just seems like more of an annoying, more like a problem here than anything else. And not like a good problem either. Like, I'm talking like, no, dude. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Scored 50. Go to hell, Hoopa. Probably where you came from, considering you just make dimensions wherever you want to. I'm not even trying to try to vote on that shit. Go on, run away. Run away. Go ahead, do it. Run away. No, he's got Blissey. Now he doesn't have to run away. Forgot about that. I'm also not crazy about teaming up with defenders in this game because it seems like they just do... Like, I understand they're not supposed to do a bunch of damage, but they don't seem like they do any damage. If anything, they're just more of an annoyance. I've been using that word a lot lately today, actually. So I'm going to stop Cinderace. No, never mind. So I'm not going to respond in time really to do anything, because I've only got 13 seconds left, so I guess I'm just going to play Gold Defender for the next 10 seconds. No. No, back off. I don't even know why he was running. We didn't have any time left in the match anyway. So this could be potentially good. I think we're going to be about 100 points off from each other no matter who won. I gave my best shot, but I guess I'm just not as good as Tsareena as I thought I was. Wow, only by 30 points. Well, hold on a sec. I got to check something. Was he actually doing anything? He was doing something, but didn't score any points. I guess I can't report him for that. I could, but be a dick move. At least he was putting in some effort, but... Look, I'm not going to lie. If you go the entire game, you don't score any points. Either you were dying so many times that you couldn't score points, or you just didn't want to score points. Those are like the two options that you have for that. Either you were... third option, you could be farming. You could be farming for the entire match for absolutely no reason at all. So let's see here. I am going to announce, too, that I really should start putting in the subscription. I should really start with this. But next weekend, the weekend of the 8th, 9th, and 10th, I'll be going to a convention, and I will not be uploading videos at that time unless they're videos of me actually at the convention. And I feel comfortable, you know, showing my face and showing off some of the other people that maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a short video. Maybe when I come back, I'll make a short video of like maybe the compilation, like a slideshow, where I went. Of course, I have to. If whoever's not wearing costume, I'm probably to black their eyes out. I'll have to just ask them, I guess, in general. Come on, guys, ready up. Yep, this is a common thing. Not as common as it seems, but are you gonna accept? I hate it when people do this. Now we have to wait for another queue because some idiot probably left his Switch sitting on the counter, or his phone sitting on the counter, and going to have some ice cream or some Dino Nuggets or some other shit. Which I'm gonna make this statement right now. People are gonna disagree with me. If you want to have your kid watching something on your phone while you're shopping, that's fine. But any kid under 10 should not have a phone. Like, that's just like the major stretch in your kid. If you just basically do that and you let your kid just do whatever he wants with that phone, he's gonna have hit by a car or run into something, get himself hurt. Because I've done stupid shit like that when I was a kid. But I'm talking like 1990s when I was a kid, early 2000s. I think the stupidest thing I've ever done, I don't know if it was even my fault, and I had the scar to prove it, is that I was jumping up and down on my cousin's couch, and I cut my tongue off. Like, I'm talking like sliced it off. I had the scar on my tongue to prove it, but apparently I was eating saltine chips like 5 minutes after that, so apparently I didn't feel any pain. And then I've done other stupid stuff, like I've ran into parked cars. Yes, that's actually possible by someone who's not an idiot. That was because I was a kid, and I have a couple mental problems, ADHD, bipolar, so I was kind of doing stupid stuff while I was on my bike, and I ended up hitting the back of someone's car. Didn't hurt the car or the bike, but it hurt me. I hope that Leo Taro guy is actually going to do something, because it seemed like it took him a long time to decide his Pokemon. Also, it's another Pokemon I think that needs to be nerfed. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but Pikachu needs to be nerfed. I understand he's a mascot Pokemon, supposed to be somewhat strong for him being a Stage 1 evolution Pokemon, but if he can go in there, he can just basically kill Cinerants from full health to no health in less than 3 seconds, then that's too powerful. I've always had problems with Pikachu, come to think of it. Honestly, I could see like me going to a tournament setting and then banning several of these Pokemon just because of how powered they are at the moment. Overpowered, I should say. Plus, it is hard to use Cinerants on this map, along with... No, I'll just say Cinerants. Because his attacks are kind of slow, and he only gets one actual, like, ranged attack, and that attack is... Well, like I said, it's slow, so you can have other people steal your experience, but not intentionally. Okay, is there someone... Yep, I got 2 Pokemon down here. I'm not even going to bother with that shit. Because I'm not going to be able to beat both of them. I know that. I'm not stupid. There's Triple Axel. That Charmander just come out of there. I should flag him for, what do you call it? You're not going to be able to get away from me, kid. I should flag him for idle, because I consider that idle. If you're not out of your goal zone by the time you get, like, a minute in, then there's a problem. You might run, dude. If I got Tsareena now, you're done. You run your goal zone, they didn't do you a damn bit of good. Too late. Run then. Nice job. But now we can't enter their goal zone anymore now, so we have to wait. I can't believe that Reboot was attacking me. But... Damn, I hate this fucking targeting system in this game. But he didn't even bother trying... Like, he was running after me, but he didn't bother doing anything else. By the way, I'm going to say the same thing I've said before. If you get, like a shield for your Pokemon, that does not mean you're invincible. I just proved that just now by knocking out 3 of their Pokemon with almost no effort. Then again, Tsareena, I still consider as overpowered, regardless of what they did to her during, like, the last big patch update for her. This guy's not being smart about this at all either. He's still level 6. He's just attacking people. That's something you see almost every single match. At least one kid. Where's your block at? Or didn't you use it? Probably didn't use it. Another thing I don't think you should be able to do, you shouldn't be able to get... Final left, there's Aurora then. That's right, run, you little bitch. Is that you shouldn't be able to get berries on your opponent's side of the map. Because that just means you can just run right toward the goal, steal every single berry. Get that Snorlax out of here. Would someone please stop? For fucking sake, guys. Fucking the freaking Charmeleon's worthless. Oblock's in the center again. We should take that. Hey. That's another thing I don't understand about this game is that your Unite move can just momentarily just not be able to use for some stupid-ass reason. You're not going to be able to beat me to one of my fight, dude. Give it up. You missed. Hey, Pikachu. Get out of here. Get wrecked. Thank you. I never used that word either, so I don't even know where the fuck that came from. Got it. Now we can score in their goal zone. That's our chance to score. Because we can score freely for a little while. See, another thing I find with like a lot of ranged attackers in this map is because of how small the map is. Even if you manage to stay away from your enemy for so long, eventually you're going to get caught, and then there's just going to be issues. So that's why I don't use a lot of ranged attackers on this map, because of how small it is. Not to mention, realistically, you could probably be from one. You could probably die, be from one side, and respawn on and get to the other side before, like by 30 seconds at the very least. Zoroark's just around here guarding his goal zone. That's fine. He's going to retreat. Puss. Fine, I'll score some extra points then. Thank you. That Cinderace is coming right around here, and I'm going to make him pay for it. Hey, bro, what's up? And you're gone. See, I don't know if people can't see their minimap or they don't have it enabled, but the minimap is very handy in this game. At least in my opinion, it is. Of course, if you're using a phone, you probably can't even see the mini-map anyway because its perspective is depending on how much you use your own or how big your phone is, even if you even have it enabled. I think we won this one. Although Machamp hasn't been doing much. Still going to report that Charmeleon, though. Alright, I think I got time for about 2 more matches, give or take. Thought the game froze for a second there. Alright, what do we got here? I think we won by at least 100. Wow. Over 200 points. Yeah, I'm going to report the 1 for idling. So we're going to say idle. In start. Whoops, not starty. Zone. For I'm going to just say 1 minute. It's not too far from the truth. Yes, I know I'm fast at clicking on this too. That's because I'm a gamer. If you know how to use a keyboard, then doing this isn't really that hard. Confirming, which means it probably is not even going to happen, but whatever. So Tsareena is another good one. Like I said, I would use Cinderace, but I gotta wait till one of the days when they have the 3v3 map, because the only time I really use him. Because in the 3v3, he is just overpowered, like hell. He is. And I stopped using Durdeloin, like I said, because they nerfed him, and I think they nerfed him too hard. I mean, yeah, he still does damage, but if you get anywhere near him, he's a throw with Cinderace, which, for those who don't know, steel types are meant to have a lot of defense. No way on this guy there should Durdeloin have as much defense as Cinderace does. Just to give you guys an idea, I think a steel type's average defense is 130, and I think Cinderace's average is like 65. So you see that means they dropped his defense stat by at least half. So you can see what I'm talking about. At least from the logical point. Because we have Tsareena, Zorora, almost 2 defenders. I'm not crazy about that. I'm not crazy about 2 defenders on these kinds of maps. Not they're actually working together with somebody else. Like they work together with one works together with Zoro, one works together with me. Then I could see it happening. But they just go off on their own. To me, if you run defender, you got to run with somebody else. You can't just do like attackers fine, speedsters fine, all rounders fine. You can't really do that very well with a defender unless your build is meant to be attack and all your held items that you use for that Pokemon are maxed out. I've used Mamoswine maybe once or twice. Same thing with Slowbro. I've used Zora is total of 0 times. I think he's still overpowered. And I'm not really impressed by either Mamoswine or Slowbro. So yeah, Dragonite, Venusaur, Talonflame, Machamp. That could be a bad setup because Talonflame, like I said, I mentioned this earlier, Talonflame is a kill stealer. And Dragonite can be powerful if you know how to use him. Machamp is ridiculously fast once he uses Unite move, so that could be an issue. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Set up Razor Leaf. Oh, damn it. My eye's doing this thing where it likes to twitch. Like, my eye likes to twitch for some reason. I don't understand why it does that. Another thing I don't like about this auto-attack thing is that, for some reason, if you, like, do it... If you're just out of the auto-attack range, you hit A, sometimes it pushes you in the direction of the Pokemon you're supposed to be fighting. Sometimes it pushes you in the opposite direction. I'm trying to figure out why that still works. Why it does that. And that's just not been, like, a recent thing. That's always been a thing. Can I get this... Is there going to be, There's no one down here. I guess they're all... Is Zoro just sitting in their goal zone right now? If they are, they're not playing very good defense. Okay, so there's Talonflame. That's going to... Or, I should say Fletchling. Yoink. Yoink. Come here. See, that's what I mean right there. You should not be able to do that much damage in such a short amount of time with a Speedster. Speedsters are meant to have speed, not a huge amount of attack power. People are going to say, oh, Talonflame's designed that way. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon are designed that way. Doesn't mean they should be designed that way. I think I'm going to get my level up right here, though, and get to... Yep. My Trop Kick. So those who have been paying attention with Tsareena, Trop Kick basically restores HP when you use it. And Triple Axle can be used several times to deal surrounding damage to opponents. Where's that Talonflame at? Or the Fletchinder, I should say. I can still see you there, dude. Got him. I will say one thing, though. Tsareena is definitely a Talonflame killer. Because it can restore its own HP while it does damage. And a fair amount of it at that. We got Ovlog somehow. I wasn't paying attention to it, but yeah, we got Ovlog. You think there's 2 of you, you're going to win. Even 3 of you, I don't think you're going to win. No, they're not focusing. They're focusing on attacking with their level up their Pokemon. And that's not something you should really do. Slowbro, dude. Hello? Help? At least something, please. Okay, let's score. Some score points right there. Hello there. That's some real speed. So I think there's going to be a shutout because I think we're all over here by their goal zone. And I don't think they're really pulling anything off. I'm going to report that Zoro, though, because he's idling. I can see it in the top left of my screen. Well, more to the left of the mini-map, I should say. You see, this Talonflame's like half my level when he's trying to beat me, and that's not going to happen. Yeah, this is an amateur team. These guys don't know what they're doing very often. I'm not going to say, I can't say they're completely amateurs because a lot of people come to these kinds of ones for, wow, you missed, for like practice, or how should I say, for when you start playing. You're not going to be able to catch up to me, dude. Well, I thought he couldn't. Yeah, as soon as we get behind our goal zone now, he's going to run. I'm going to die here. So that's that Dragon Dance I was talking about, and I don't think it does enough damage. So I think I should have been dead a long time ago if he was using the Outrage Extreme Speed combo. Not to mention he could have chased me a lot better than he could have when I was headed back to the goal zone. I think he could have caught me. I'm going to run the Let's Get in the Scepter Air because we're going to need to. Mamoswine's not doing anything. He's basically pulling a defense, and that's it. That's not how you play a defender. Defender is meant to defend goal zones, but you also need to score. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Now it looks like he's going for the goal zone. Wondering what the ice around them is. That's an ice shield that you get when you beat Ovlog in this map. Well, Zoro's finally in the game, but now he's... Yeah. Even though he's level 15, he still wasn't doing much, so I'm still going to report him. At first, I was really against just reporting people for this game, but then I was like, well... I mean, if I have to report... If there's something going around at nearly every single match that I play, then it's not my problem. It's their problem. They need to fix the game a bit more. But... Is that... he even doing anything? He's not. I bet his phone lagged. Or he's playing on a bad device. See, if I was going to play this game on my phone, first of all, I had to make sure I'm not getting any calls. And I had to have a top-tier phone. Either that or a top-tier tablet. Like I'm not talking like the freaking $60 tabs you get from Walmart. I'm talking like, yeah, they gave up. Kind of weird to wait this long to do it though. Last 30 seconds. No, I think that's gonna be my last match. How many of that match is that? That's 3, I think. So I'm gonna report that Zorora, he was not doing anything for the longest time. I know what happened. I can tell you what happened. He probably died, went back there, and decided, oh, this sucks. I'm gonna throw it. You're serious? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had that happen. I don't think I've ever had like them being so bad that they never scored a single point. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I did about what was that? 3 or 4 matches, I think that was. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm not like I'm going to grind for this game anyway. But this could be another reason to get more going in the game. New friend, I'll take that as long as they don't bug the crap out of me with requests. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.